This video right here earned me over 2 million views, and this play button is in my hands because I figured out how to break out of the 500 views jail. So today I am giving you the exact structural tweaks that I use to keep my audience hooked, alongside my lazy cheat code for which you can try out for free, but only if you drop me a comment down below. Let's go ahead and fix your retention and get your views up, shall we? Okay, before we even touch the edit, we have to talk about the who. When I was scaling my first 2 million view video, the biggest mistake that I made was trying to talk to literally everybody. Now, if you're stuck under 500 views, the algorithm probably has no idea who to serve your video to. So right now, you are literally just throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. And trust me, that is the long road to growth. You need to help the algorithm out by being crystal clear. So in the beginning, clarity, it beats creativity. Think about it, right? An Italian vegan cooking channel, that's going to grow 10 times faster than a generic cooking channel because YouTube knows exactly who the audience is. Now, every video you post is really a lesson for the algorithm. You're teaching it who you're for and who you are. And if you do stay consistent, you're going to see that you'll grow a lot quicker. So here is your very first homework assignment. Do this right now. Seriously, you can pause the video if you have to. You're going to go into your YouTube studio here, go to settings, head to channel keywords, and do not leave it empty. You want to make sure that your channel tags, they're surgically precise. So let's say you are a tech reviewer for beginners. You're going to say that, and then you're going to keep adding topics that you'll be covering in the tags. That's going to give the algorithm a target here so it can start working for you. All right, you could have the greatest video in human history, but if nobody clicks, nobody sees it. You should spend more time on these two elements than your entire video edit. I am not exaggerating. Packaging is everything. So when I'm brainstorming for a video idea, I do not hit record until I can say yes to these 4 questions. Now, if you can answer these, you're on to a winner. So what I want you to do is look at these 2 thumbnails on screen. Which one are you more inclined to click? See what I mean? The second one, it tells a story instantly. Now listen, if you're not a graphic designer, don't panic. Some of the biggest creators on the planet, including Mr. Beast, they're using AI to save massive amounts of time and resources when it comes to creating thumbnails. Now, this leads to the second part of your homework for making a viral thumbnail for free. This right here is Async's AI thumbnail generator. All you have to do is give it an inspiration image and a prompt, and then it's going to give you back 4 high-res variations to choose from. It's how I keep my CTR high without spending 5 hours on Photoshop. I actually made a deep dive video on this, on how to use it, so I will pop the link in the corner and down in the description. But remember, the thumbnail, it gets them to stop, and the title gets them to click, and if you master both, views will follow. All right, so if you're stuck under 500 views, stop trying to go viral. Seriously, discovery content that relies purely on intrigue, that only works when you already have authority. You don't have that yet. Instead, you need to be the answer to a specific question. Think of it this way, okay? SEO, search engine optimization, that is your growth engine. So in layman's terms, that is when somebody types a problem into YouTube or TikTok, the algorithm then scans millions of videos for correlating words, and it then suggests ones that match that search term the most accurately. So when I was starting out, I didn't make a day in my life because nobody knew me and literally nobody cares how I spend my Tuesday. Instead, what I did was I made timed travel guides. So 48 hours in Stockholm, 3 days in Valencia, 4 days in Marrakesh. I knew that most people do tend to take weekend city breaks, and they want to know, what can I see? What should I eat? How much will it cost? And that became my niche. That's how I built my own foundation. Now, once you do have your silver play button authority, then you can pivot onto broader topics. But for now, solve a problem. Now, here is exactly how to do it. You want to use tools like TubeBuddy. It's very affordable for creators, or Ahrefs if you do have a slightly bigger budget. You can use these and find what we call keywords. Now, these are specific phrases that you want to rank for. You want to look for what I like to call the Goldilocks zone. So high search volume, lots of people are asking the question. Low competition, not that many big creators have answered it quite that well. If you find a keyword with a high score, you want to use it in your title, the first 2 sentences of your YouTube description, and this is a pro tip, say that keyword out loud in the very first 30 seconds of your video, because YouTube's AI transcribes your audio to see if you're actually delivering on that title. Honestly, I can do an entire video on SEO strategy, and if you do actually want that, let me know in the comments. But for now, that is the core principle. Find what people are searching for and be the best answer. The first 30 seconds determines if your video lives or dies. Now, most creators, they're going to make the fatal mistake of spending way too long introducing themselves. I'm going to be blunt here, nobody cares about who you are, yet. What they do care about is that you deliver on the value that you promised in your title and in your thumbnail. You have exactly 7 seconds here to confirm the click. So let's say you promised how to lose weight in 30 days. I need to see that before and after photo within 7 seconds. That's going to establish you as the authority, and it proves that you aren't wasting their time. Now here is the exact 30-second hook formula that I need you to follow. 0 to 7 seconds. You want to deliver on that thumbnail and title promise, immediately show the result. 7 to 20 seconds, you want to set the expectations here, tell them what's coming, but don't give it all away. This is where you might tease a secret or a mistake that you'll reveal later on. That's going to keep them curious. 20 to 30 seconds, this is your sub-hook, if you will. Essentially, you're starting a new mini story here or a chapter. You open a loop that can only be closed by watching the next 2 minutes of video to provide that value. Now, if your retention graph looks like a vertical cliff in the first 30 seconds, your hook failed, you didn't confirm the click. It's why I tell every creator, spend 50% of your editing energy on the first 10% of your video. If they don't get past the hook, the rest of your hard work literally doesn't exist. Now, remember that 90% engagement hack that I mentioned earlier? Before I show you how to use it, I want you to understand the math of the attention economy. So if your strategy is posting once a day, you are competing with at least 300 other posts for attention every single morning, and that's on a good day. The average person now scrolls past an average of 500 pieces of content daily. This means that you have to create more content at a higher scale and a higher quality than ever before just to stay relevant. So manual editing to fix every little tiny drop off, that usually takes me roughly 20 to 48 hours. So mathematically, it is impossible for me to post daily with manual editing. I just literally don't have the time. So here's the solution. Async's engagement booster. Just upload your video and then in the chat, type in engagement booster, and then in one click, it's going to analyze your footage and it's going to predict your engagement score that you can expect if you post the video as is, no tweaks. It's also going to suggest video improvements here and edits that can optimize your video to give you a higher engagement score. So you can see here that it's going to work on strengthening the hook. It's going to automatically remove all those kind of ums, ahs, dead air, awkward pauses. That normally causes people to click away, so you do want to remove those. So all I have to do is hit apply all edits, then let the AI get to work. It's background processing, so while it's optimizing my retention, I can already crack on and film my next video. Basically, it's how you get professional pacing without hiring an editor. And just like that, it has taken my video from this.
Today I am here in Shinsekai. It's a nostalgic retro part of Osaka.
To this.
Today I am here in Shinsekai. It's a nostalgic retro part of Osaka. It's kind of like Downtonbury if Downtonbury was stuck in the 80s. It's inspired by New York and Paris. It's got arcades, shops, bars, nightlife, you name it, they have it. We're spending the entire day here. If you want to find it, look for the big tower inside Osaka. It's surrounded by it. It's got side streets, so let's go explore.
So if you are tired of being stuck in the under 500 club, click the link in the description to try Async's engagement booster and see how it can transform your retention graph. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want zero BS creator strategies from somebody who's actually done it. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.